It's morning here in Fes, and do you want to be in it or not?
No, I just realized I was going in the middle.
Okay, it's morning here in Fes, and we've just had some breakfast. We've been up since about 7 because we have to go out at 9. We're doing a tour of the Medina in Fes. I think it's a guided tour, so he's just like walking us around, and I think that's actually all we're doing. I think Sally's going to do something later, like some pottery or something. I'm probably not going to do much because I'm really tired all these early mornings. Gonna have another early morning tomorrow, definitely, because we have like a 10-hour day or something to get to our next place. But we better get going or else we'll keep the group waiting.
First stop of our Fes tour is the Royal Palace. Look at this gate. Look awesome. I'm gonna get a closer shot later.
Yeah, because of the big tourist group there.
Yeah, a big tourist group. But this area is so pretty. It's really nice and clean, and well, I mean, it has to be.
Orange trees over there.
Yeah, orange trees there. We want to pick them, but I probably shouldn't. See, look at these doors. It's so windy. Here's the flag for context of how windy it is. These doors were built in 1968, but the rest of the palace is built in the 14th century. It's apparently original. And there are 7 doors to represent the 7 days of the week. A close up of the doors and the mosaics. I love the mosaics. Kate's crying.
I'm not crying, the wind's just in my eyes.
It's okay, you don't need to cry. I know, it's so beautiful. 3 examples of dates with walnuts. And you got one. Show them the thing.
What? It's in a little bag.
Dates and walnuts.
Dates and walnuts.
I don't like walnuts, but they were pretty good.
I love dates. So this is our panoramic view of the Fes Old Medina. The lady was just explaining some stuff about it. I tried to retain as much information as possible. She said it's like the oldest Medina in the world, and it was built in 809 CE, and it's like split into 2 halves. I don't exactly remember what it was, but I think it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. That's what I remember of it. So we're going to go down there soon and explore the streets. Apparently it's really easy to get lost in there. It's like really windy. Alright, and now we're going back to the bus. Yeah, we're looking right into the sun. We just had a photo taken by Tony, the photographer. One of the guys, he took a photo for everyone. It was really nice of him. And now we're going to take the bus into the old Medina and maybe get lost.
And I think I tore a muscle in my rib area and it hurts.
She's in pain.
Lemon Fanta. That's nice. Pums.
I'm not drinking soft drink, but I really want one.
Pums. Walking through the Medina now. Check out all these olives. Want more?
Like meat and everything everywhere.
It's Friday today, which is holy day, so it's not as busy here. I could easily see myself getting lost if we didn't have a guide. A lot of the shops are closed. But you could definitely get like a sense of how busy this place could get. How they're dyeing the clothes.
Yeah, what we saw yesterday, century. Yes. It has some silken thread. You take, you dye. Those are the agave tea. To have a new color. Yes,
Look at all the lamps.
Just recently it is opened for
Looks awesome.
Yeah. It was opened for visits, yeah?
No wonder it smells so fresh.
Yeah. And here we have a small hose for the evacuating system to have the water that comes down from the sky to fall in or to pass inside to avoid the flood in the building.
One thick door.
Look at the handle. Oh, it's heavy.
Do a shirt?
Box without color. Without color. Don't buy it.
Nice. Got some dried kiwi.
Yeah, it's dried. It's kind of like candied.
Can I have the other half?
Yeah, that's so good. That's really good. It takes a while for the flavor to kick in, but So what did you say this was?
A mosque?
Dorms.
Oh,
Oh, is it dorms for the dorms for that university we've been seeing, and we're like upstairs in like the dorm rooms, and that's like down into the courtyard, and then there's all these wooden things up here. It looks pretty cool. Yeah, so we can get a photo.
Look at this mosque. For sakes. All the detail.
Getting lost in the Medina. Luckily we have a guide there that Sally is following very closely, because this place is really confusing. So after all those narrow streets we came into the weaving shop.
This is awesome.
We'll explain to you about this lovely art of the weaving.
Planted I have
So-
from the cactus
Why not?
plants.
Yeah, it's a garvey, right?
Yeah.
Like silk.
Yeah.
So soft.
And for the sandstorm, can I cover? Exactly. For the sandstorm desert, we cover like this. This is the desert way. Then another style, Berber. Can I another way?
Then you look good.
What does it look like?
You want to see what you look like?
Desert.
You look good.
That's cool.
It looks good on you though.
Is that
Oh, different.
Jolene?
Jolene. So come on. Can I? Please do for everybody to have a group picture and to know the different styles we have.
Thank you.
Exactly what I wanted, the black one.
How do I look? Look it up.
Get this, yeah. And I wanted to
This is where we're having lunch apparently. It's really nice. Look at the ceiling. Don't get out of people's way. Looks so nice.
You always start with bread, and they always give you so much. Look at all the sides. This looks like the best mint tea we've had. Look at all that mint. It's my vegetable couscous. And what do you get?
Some skewers.
Looks good. Well, I don't know, we're at the tannery now, I think. They just gave us some mint. Apparently it smells really badly. So I'm thinking it's to like neutralize the stink. Finally at the top. Okay, let's check out this view. Whoa. Cool. Hold on, let me get up closer. Down there's where they're like dyeing all the leather and stuff. So you can see that guy working hard. And look at all the like houses, I'm guessing. Look at all the satellites over there.
My hand is will burn, but the leather never burn. This one is goat.
So I just learnt that white bit, that's pigeon poop. And the leather sits there for a little bit, and like they soak it in there to get the hair out of the leather.
Is that the pigeon poop?
Yeah, so it's pigeon poop.
Yeah.
And they wash it,
It doesn't look like a good job.
and then they colour it with natural colours. And then it hangs up. Do you want to work with the pigeon poop?
I don't want to work in the pigeon poop.
We're at the shop, and Keith we have to make sure Keith doesn't buy a leather jacket because they said that they tailor it in 2 hours and then send it to our hotel. So this could be dangerous. And we're in the bag section, so this could also be dangerous. We're down a little bit further now, so we can show this area better, I guess. I don't know what to call these things, like pots, wells. What would you call these like individual things, like tubs, wells?
Tubs, vats. It smells here.
Yeah,
Mint a bit, yeah.
the mint's more useful here. Just looking at the shop. This is how they get you. They give you a tour and then they make you buy stuff. No jackets for you.
Oh, this or
It's so soft.
Oh, so soft.
So we're back at the hotel now after exploring the Medina of Fes. It's probably about 4 p.m. and I'm gonna be staying here when Sally goes off to do some mosaic ceramic-y thingies. I don't know what she's doing, some sort of pottery thing. So I'll see you guys later.
Now it's me. You know, the most exciting part of the vlog. Bye, Keith.
Hey, have fun.
Well, I think we're doing like a tour of how mosaics are being made and stuff. Also, we accidentally left a bunch of coins in the room and housekeeping took it because it was a tip. Okay, I'm back from the tile mosaic tour thingy. I didn't film anything there, like speaking wise, because couldn't really. The guy who was leading us, he just kept talking, and then we would go from room to room pretty quickly, so there wasn't really time to like do anything. So I'm just gonna overlay shots and explain the general process from what I understood. So firstly, they have like a special clay that they use only in Fes, I believe, and it makes a distinct color of the clay, and that's why it's like famous, I guess. However clay is made, they put it in this like pond thing and they keep it there for 3 or 4 days until it's ready, and then they use that to make like pottery and stuff. And we watched this guy hand make a tagine, which was really cool, and like it's all done by hand at this place. Even like nothing is done by machine, which I thought was really interesting. And what I thought was really interesting about the actual mosaics is that they're all like so what they do is they make square clay tiles that are somehow, I think they're naturally colored, like dyed sort of in different shades, and then they just like bake those, and then the way that they make the different shapes for actual artwork is they trace like whatever shape that they want, and then it's all hand cut out of that. Yeah, we got to watch the guys doing it, and it was really interesting because they're so meticulous and it looks really hard to do. And apparently they work for about 5 hours a day, and they do 30 minutes on, 30 minutes off, because it's like impossible to do more than 30 minutes of that, I guess. What I thought was really cool was the way that they like actually piece the final artwork together though. I never really like thought about it. I just thought they would have like a general frame and they just like kind of put other pieces together like a jigsaw puzzle. But it sort of is, but they do it upside down. So everything is upside down, and the guy who's assembling it has to just like memorize the pattern and make sure he doesn't screw up. Because then after he's laid it all down, they put an iron frame around it and then fill it with epoxy. They used to use concrete up until about 2 years ago, but they realized that was like too heavy. So they've moved on to using epoxy now. And then that was the tour, and we left at the gift shop as all tours end. And I got a little magnet thing, like a little sun. I didn't actually film it or take a photo of it before because they wrapped it up, and I'm not really willing to open it because they packaged it pretty well. So it looks like that. And now it's, what time is it?
10 to 6.
Now it's 10 to 6. We're probably going to go for dinner at that sandwich place again because it's really good and it's right across the road and it was super cheap. And that'll probably just be our day. I think we'll just end it here. So thanks for watching and bye.